We're back, folks, with the Smoky Mountain Gospel Jubilee. This is J.P. Miller. Hope you're having a great Monday evening. We're here at the Ogle Furniture Outlet on Dolly Parton Parkway in Sevierville, having a great time. And this group I know you're going to enjoy. They're no strangers to you. Would you make them welcome as they come to the Smoky Mountain Gospel Jubilee, the Foothills Quartet?
At that meeting, just inside the eastern gate, I will meet you in the morning. I will meet you in the morning, just inside the eastern gate over there. For the banquet he's prepared, friend, you got your invitation. Promise me that you'll be there. Can't you hear the master say when it's time to celebrate? Meet me at the table just inside the gate. Meet me at the table at the breaking of the bread. Meet me over yonder where the will be fed. Come and join the celebration. Heaven's wedding bells will ring. Meet me at the table of the King. Now there's a way that you can make it, though old Satan says don't try. Make that promise, then don't break it. Then we'll meet you by and by. Keep your lamps all trimmed and burning with no shadow of a doubt. For the bridegroom is returning. Don't let your lamp go out. Meet me at the table at the breaking of the bread. Meet me over yonder where the millions will be fed. Come and join the the celebration, heaven's wedding bells will ring. Meet me at the table of the King. Come on and meet me at the table at the breaking of the bread. Meet me over yonder where the millions will be fed. Come and join the celebration, heaven's wedding bells will ring. Meet me at the table of the King. Well, meet me at the table of the King.
How about that? That's Foothills Quartet. Aren't they good? They're going to be with us a little bit later on in the show. The Titanic Museum has been a part of our show for probably almost since we started our program, I guess 5 years ago. Mary Kellogg there is the owner, and Michelle Fahidi is a friend of mine, and so we have been involved with the Titanic, and they've told us some different things that are happening. How many have been to the Titanic in our audience? Raise your hand. Several of you have. Well, we've got something that's pretty exciting that's going on now with the Titanic, and one of their maids is here. Now, she's not any old maid. You're a first-class maid, is that right?
First-class maid.
And tell us about your job.
Well, on board the ship, what the first-class maids would have done is we didn't clean.
Mm-hmm.
That's a common
I didn't know that.
No, the men did the cleaning.
Gotcha.
I was there in case another first-class lady did not have a maid. So I would help her with her clothing, her hair, her makeup, and they would reward us with jewelry.
Really?
Yes, they would. Instead of tips, they gave us jewelry.
That's a nice gig.
That is a very nice gig. This one's from Molly Brown.
Oh, cool. Mm-hmm. That's cool. So you're here, you're at the Titanic. You get to dress up and go around and tell stories and do a lot of fun stuff like that. We were talking before the show started. You have a pretty exciting artifact that's at the Titanic now.
We do.
So folks know where the Titanic is. Tell us about it, where it is.
We're in the first, as soon as you drive into Pigeon Forge, right, beside Hatfield and McCoy's. First, you'll see the upside-down house. Yeah. And then Hatfield and McCoy's, and this is us. We're the only ship in town. You can't miss us.
Right.
What we are is a hands-on, interactive, self-guided museum. It's like being on the ship. There's tons of things to do and see and feel and touch. And we even make you a passenger. We give you the name of a real passenger. And at the end, you'll find out your fate.
I've lived and died, and my kids have gone. So that's a good point I want to point out. It's for little kids, too.
It is. We have a 9,000-pound iceberg for you to touch, 28-degree salt water for you to stick your hands in. You can climb the sloping decks, steer the ship, sit in the lifeboat. So you can experience what it might have felt like to be on the ship 104 years ago.
Tell me what's going on right now.
This year, we are honoring the musicians. There were 8 musicians on board the Titanic. And just like the movie depicts, they all played to the very end. And just to calm the passengers and to give them peace.
So to set the scene here, we've hit the iceberg. We all know that, okay? They've hit the iceberg. It's gone down. Folks are going down in lifeboats. People are dying, blah, 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 blah. Tragedy's happening. The musicians are there.
At first, they start playing ragtime, upbeat music, trying to keep people to calm down. And then, as it's obvious we are sinking, they start switching to hymns. And one of the last songs ever heard on the Titanic was Nearer My God to Thee.
Did they survive?
No.
So all the musicians died?
All the musicians went down with the ship. At one point, the lead musician, Wallace Hartley, releases the other musicians to try to get to safety. But when they walked off and heard him continue to play, they each and every one went back, picked up their instruments, and continued to play.
And you've got one of those?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wallace Hartley, the lead musician. Only 3 of the band members' bodies were recovered. Wallace Hartley was one of them. He was recovered, the last body recovered about a month later. He had his life jacket on and a leather case strapped to the front of his chest. When they opened the case, wrapped in clothing was his violin. Now, it wasn't an expensive violin. He was a working man.
A hired
help, but it was a special violin. It was from his fiancée, Mariah. She had given it to him and placed a little fish plate. That's what we call a metal plate on the bottom of a violin. And it was engraved for Wallace on the occasion of our engagement from Mariah. Now, the plan was that when he came back from the Titanic, they were going to get married. They had already been engaged for 2 years. he had written her a letter off the Titanic saying, "Oh, the tips are great. We'll probably have enough money to get married."
Yeah.
And she was so excited. Her and her Wallace were finally going to get married.
So this is an actual, this violin was on the Titanic.
On the Titanic.
It was found on the band member,
On the
recovered.
band member's body.
Where's it been?
Well, the family gave it back to Mariah.
Okay.
Mariah never married. That was her one true love. She never married. When she passed away, her sister had it. Didn't realize what she had. Gave it to the Salvation Army.
No.
Yes.
Like thrift store?
Well, the Salvation Army was more of a ministry back then.
Okay.
So they gave it to one of their up-and-coming violin players.
Okay.
And he didn't know what to do with it, so it just stayed in his family for years, sort of disappeared. And his grandmother or his niece or someone passed away, and they found it in her attic. So it had to go through 7 years of research before they
Wow.
would confirm that it was the Titanic violin.
So then was it auctioned?
It was auctioned in 2013, and it broke the world's record for the highest price ever paid for any Titanic artifact at $1.7 million to an anonymous bidder over the phone.
It was me.
It was you.
I'm the one that bought it, and I'm glad to loan it to you.
Well, I do need a loan too, a personal
That's no
loan
problem.
if you have that kind of money.
So someone bought that for.
They bought it, and museums all over the world have been vying for this violin.
Sure.
But he wasn't ready to let it go. So our owner, Mary Joslin, put together a whole package, told him what we do on the ship, how we tell the stories, how we keep the people alive that were on the ship. And he was so fascinated with it that he gave us world exclusive rights. So it was in our Branson ship for 2 months, and today is day 3 for us, and we'll have it till the end of Labor Day.
So folks, if you want to see this, the violin actually from the Titanic with this story, how cool is this? This is something that the world wants to see. Okay, folks want to see this piece, and it's right here in our town. The Titanic, they can just show up, buy a ticket, they can make reservations.
TitanicPigeonForge.com. Just go ahead and make reservations, the easiest, because we are selling out 2 to 3 hours in advance.
Oh, okay.
So
I
I'd
didn't
hate for
realize
you
that.
to drive in
Okay.
and us be sold out. So
So
just
how
go
do
online.
they do that? They go online?
Go online,
Okay.
or our 800 number, which is 800-381-7670.
Okay.
Make reservations. That way you've already got that in hand,
Yeah.
and we can get you in there.
Folks, I'd love for you to experience that at the Titanic, that violin. That's pretty special, and that's something that folks from all over the world would love to get to see, and it's right here. It's a piece of history. It's a wonderful thing to take your kids to this summer. I mean, you have fun and learn. Like I said, I've been there. I've taken my kids. They love it. They think it's a hoot. Macy wanted to go the other day, and so if you would like to go, as Jody said, make reservations. We're selling out right now.
Yes.
This is a hot thing. How long will we have it?
Till the end of Labor Day.
Okay.
And then it has to go. It has its own private seat on a plane and a bodyguard, and it goes back to England, back to his vault. Who
Cool.
knows if he'll ever release it again
Yeah.
to public.
Okay. Again, one more time, the TitanicPigeonForge.com or 1-800-381-7670. Jody, thanks for coming by and talking to us.
you.
Appreciate Jody. Give
Thank
her a hand
you.
for coming by. She's got to get back to the ship and dress some rich ladies and get some jewels as tips.
This is Chase Irwin, General Manager at White Pine Golf Club, inviting you to join us for a fun and casual golf experience. Whether you play 9 holes with a cart for $17 on weekdays or play all day any day for just $30, White Pine Golf Club is great for all ages and skill levels. Kids 12 and under play free, and senior rates are available Tuesday and Thursday. Come check out our fully stocked pro shop and newly renovated lounge areas. Don't forget, we are also your one-stop shop for club repair, alterations, and re-gripping. Call 865-674-9986 or visit our website at whitepinegolfclub.com and come see us soon.
Ogle Furniture Outlet offers factory direct prices for furniture, mattresses, accessories, and more for Sevierville, Pigeon Forge, and the surrounding areas. Years of local knowledge and friendly customer service continue to make Ogle Furniture Outlet the furniture source for any home, rental property, or development in the area. Come see us at the Big Red Building on the Hill at 1063 Dolly Parton Parkway in Sevierville.
Since 1938, Smith Madison Ogle Properties has been serving Sevierville, Pigeon Forge, and Gatlinburg with affordable residential and commercial rentals. We require no credit check or application fees. We believe in second chances. View our properties online or call 865-428-5161.
And we're back, folks, with the Smoky Mountain Gospel Jubilee. Hope you are having a great evening being with us. Folks, we heard earlier from the Foothills Quartet, and this great gospel music with live musicians are here again, and they're going to play for us. Would you make them welcome to the Smoky Mountain Gospel Jubilee, the Foothills Quartet?
There's a light in the window, the table spread with splendor. Someone standing by an open door. I can see that crystal river. I must be near forever. Lord, I've never been this homesick before. I see the bright light shine. It's just about home time. I can see my Father standing at the door. This world's been a wilderness, and I'm ready for deliverance. Lord, I've never been this homesick before. I can see the family gathered, sweet faces all familiar. No one's old or feeble anymore. This lonesome heart is crying, think I'll spread my wings for flying. I've never been this homesick before. See the bright light shine. It's just about home time. I can see my Father standing at the door. This world's been a wilderness, and I'm ready for deliverance. Lord, I've never been this homesick before. I see the bright light shine. It's just about home when you finally make your entrance to that city of jasper walls and bright golden avenues. As you behold all its beauty and its splendor, remember there's just one request I make of you. Look for me, for I will be there too. I realize when you arrive, there'll be so much to view. After you've been there 10,000 years, a million
last one that wants to hear you tell just how you've made it through. Look for me, I'd like to hear it too. I realize when you arrive, there'll be so much to view after you've been there 10,000 years, a million, maybe two. Look for me, for I will be there too. After you've been there 10,000 years, a million, maybe two. Look for me, for I will be there too.
I will be there too. I will be there too. I will be there too. I will be
there
Yes, I will. Yes, I will.
Foothills Quartet.
That doesn't sound like you're on.
Well, that is the Foothills Quartet.
you are.
Yes. And Jim, thank you for coming. It's always good to have you all here, but you look a little different than you were.
Do we look better?
Have you lost weight? Is that what it
No,
is?
that's not it. Marcy was talking about losing 40 pounds. I told her I found part
Yeah,
of them.
I understand. I understand.
Yes, we are. We've Casey had resigned a few months ago,
Uh-huh.
and we prayed and prayed, and Judy is our sound man's wife, David's sister.
So you married in.
Yeah, so nepotism. We don't worry about the.
Well, they
nepotism.
sound great, don't they?
Yes.
They sound great. And we appreciate you all coming. If you will introduce everybody.
All right, singing the tenor part is Judy Taylor. Make her welcome tonight,
Yeah.
would you? And singing the bass part over here, you can't hardly see him, he's so short, is David Duckett. We appreciate him. I'm Jim Chapman singing the lead. We appreciate this gentleman that he plays the guitar, does the piano, he's singing the baritone. And I want to mention our baritone, Gerald Hines, had surgery last Wednesday. It was a hiatal hernia surgery, and it was he had some difficult times. So if you would remember him in your prayers for us, we sure would appreciate that a whole lot. But filling in for him and doing a great job, Merlin Williamson. And he's back there on the sound, and he's in the shadows back there. And Jim Taylor, he runs our sound.
Yeah.
Amen.
Good sound man.
Good sound man. Richard Lunsford playing the rhythm guitar. Ronna Smelser on the bass guitar. And her husband, Larry Smelser, he plays the piano too, and I don't know where he went to, so that's okay. But we are the Foothills Quartet, and we're just so thankful.
Yeah. Foothills Quartet's been around for a while.
23 years.
23 years
Yes.
singing. And who's been around the longest in this group?
Now, Ronna and Larry. Mm-hmm.
Do they treat?
And Gerald,
Do you get a raise or anything since you've been around? Yeah, yeah. No. Yeah, you double it. That's right. That's something I want to point out. These guys, they work all week long doing normal work. You know, they have real jobs,
Well,
and
this one doesn't.
and no, but then they go out and they sing every weekend really.
We're doing about 50 dates a year.
Yeah.
And had been doing 60 and 70.
Mm-hmm.
So it's looking to be about 5 or 6 times. And we're blessed. We stay within a 50 to 100 mile radius of our home, and it's just God has just got His hand all over it, and we're so thankful.
And y'all love it. Love gospel
absolutely.
music.
Love gospel
and
music.
and
Nothing like it.
and you've got. Did you bring any CDs with you?
No, I didn't.
Okay, but you have albums out. You have,
some
CDs out
CDs,
there.
yeah. Mhm.
And if folks want to schedule you, they want information on the group. What's the best way to get that?
Well, you can call me at 865-254-8079. They can get on the website at foothillsquartet.com, and that's got a contact section that'll just send an email to me. So.
Yeah.
And Facebook.
Yeah, they're on Facebook too. Well,
Like us.
yeah.
Even if you didn't.
Even
lie.
even if you don't like him,
Yeah.
you can lie. But aren't they wonderful? I appreciate the Foothills Quartet. Every time I've asked them to come to something, they always come, and they come with such good attitudes. And I don't know of another group that we have that loves singing any more than them, and it shows when they sing. Don't you agree? Appreciate the Foothills Quartet.
There's a long black train coming down the line, feeding off the souls that are lost and crying. Rails of sin, only evil remains. Watch out, brother, for that long black train. Yeah. Now you can look to the heavens, you can look to the sky. You can find redemption staring back into your eyes. There is protection and there's peace the same. Burn in your ticket for that long black train. But you know there's victory in the Lord, I say. Victory in the Lord. Cling to the Father and His holy name.